Whenever someone insults you, smile. Yes, smile. And if you can, agree with their insult. I know what you're thinking. Ma'am, have you completely lost it? Someone is insulting me and you want me to smile? Yes, I want you to smile. Because the moment you smile, two things happen. Number one, the other person gets confused. They were probably expecting anger. They were probably expecting an argument, maybe a reaction. Instead, you smiled. And that's not even the biggest benefit of smiling. The biggest benefit in that smile is the one which it does to you. It tells your nervous system, relax, don't react immediately. It reminds you that many times this is not about you, this is about them. Look at them. Look at how angry they are. Look at how they are just shouting without any reason. Look at the words they are using. Look at the way they are misbehaving. A calm and emotionally secure person usually doesn't behave like this. Their behavior is telling you much more about their emotional state than it is about your character. And the moment you stop making their words about you, you stop giving them power over you. Now, let me keep it a little balanced here, okay? Sometimes criticism is genuine. Sometimes someone points out a mistake we have actually made. And in those moments, don't reject the feedback, please, just because it hurts. Learn from it, grow from it, accept, acknowledge. But if it's just an emotional attack, please don't carry it home. And that's exactly what this video is about. How do you know when to smile, when to agree, when to ignore, and when to take action? Because sometimes action is very, very necessary. Now, let's be very honest. Every one of us has been insulted, right? Sometimes by strangers, sometimes by our own family members, sometimes by relatives, sometimes in our office, sometimes by people hiding behind fake social media accounts, right? The question is not whether people will insult you. They will. Trust me, they will. The real question is who is going to control your emotions in that scenario? You or them? Because if one sentence from another person can ruin your entire day, you have handed over your peace to someone who probably doesn't even deserve your attention. So, number one, smile first. Whenever someone insults you, smile. Not because you enjoyed it, not because they're right. Smile because you're buying yourself time. Most people don't regret what they wanted to say, they regret saying it in anger. That smile gives your brain a few extra seconds to think instead of react. And trust me on this, those few seconds can save relationships, it can save jobs, friendships, even your reputation. Now imagine someone says you're completely useless. Now instead of immediately defending and saying, who do you think you are? I'm not useless. Just smile. Look at them, observe them. Don't absorb their emotions, observe their emotions. You'll be surprised how uncomfortable silence makes the other person, especially when you smile. Number two, agree when the insult is harmless. This is one of my favorite techniques I use. Suppose someone says, you're too serious. You smile and say, yeah, maybe I am. Someone says, you think you know everything, huh? You say, I wish I did. That's it. Game over. Why? Because they wanted resistance. They wanted you to defend yourself, or maybe they wanted to shame you. The moment you stop resisting, their fun disappears. You have disarmed them. Sometimes people continue arguing only because you keep giving them something to argue with. Don't give that. Number three, ask yourself who's speaking. Now, here's a question I always ask myself. Who is saying this? Is it someone whose opinion I genuinely respect? Like someone who knows me, someone who wants the best for me, or is it someone who knows absolutely nothing about me? Because not every opinion deserves equal importance. If someone who has never built anything criticizes your dreams, why are you giving that opinion so much power? People speak from their own experiences and their own limitations. Many times their words are describing themselves, they're projecting. It's not about you. But again, keep it balanced because I'm a believer of balance. If someone you respect points out a genuine mistake, please listen. Not every criticism is an insult. Some criticism helps us grow. The wisdom lies in knowing the difference. Number four, don't carry other people's garbage. Imagine someone walks up to your house and throws a bag of garbage outside your door. Would you pick it up, bring it inside, and place it in your living room? Of course not. Then why do we exactly do that with insults? Someone throws negativity at us and we carry it in our minds for days, months, years, and sometimes for lifelong. We replay the conversation again and again. We imagine better replies. We lose our peace. Why? Leave the garbage where it belongs. Not everything that comes towards you deserves space inside your mind. Number five, calm doesn't mean weak. Let me tell you something. Many people think staying calm means tolerating everything. Absolutely not. There was a time in my life when someone tried to malign my reputation. Now, I'm not going to get into the details because that's not really important. That's personal. What's important is what I did next. Did I lose my temper? Well, I felt angry, but I didn't lose my temper in that moment. Did I get into arguments? No, no need. They were useless. Did I spend days trying to prove myself? Of course not. I know who I am. So I stayed calm and then I took the appropriate action. I filed an FIR. I trusted the legal process and then the law took its course. Now, why I'm telling you this? Because I want you to understand something very, very clearly here. Being calm does not mean staying quiet forever. It means you don't let your emotions decide your next step. Your first response should be emotional control. Your final response should depend on the situation. Now, there is a difference between someone saying, I don't like your video, or I don't like you, and someone trying to damage your reputation. There's a difference between criticism and harassment, between disagreement and defamation. One deserves emotional maturity, the other deserves accountability. Sometimes taking action is not about your ego, sometimes it's about drawing a line. Sometimes it's about protecting your dignity, and sometimes it's about making sure that people understand that there are consequences for unacceptable behavior. Because when good people stay silent every single time, bad behavior starts looking normal. Your one responsible action may stop someone from doing the same thing to another person. But the important part is I didn't act out of anger, I acted out of clarity. Now, there is a huge difference between revenge and justice. Revenge comes from emotions, justice comes from responsibility. So, learn calm responses. Instead of shouting, learn a few simple sentences like, I don't appreciate being spoken to like that. Let's continue this conversation respectfully. Or maybe saying, I think we'll end this discussion here. Or simply, I respect your opinion, but I disagree. Short, crisp, clear, simple. Confidence doesn't need a loud voice. Confidence needs a steady voice and a calm body posture. One more important thing, never let someone else define you. If someone calls a lion a cat, does it become a cat? Of course not. Then why does one person's opinion suddenly become your identity? Know who you are. People will misunderstand you. They will judge you. There will be times when they will criticize you, when they will insult you. Some will even hate you for absolutely no reason. That's life. But never allow someone else's words to become your truth. Your character is built by action, not by other people's opinion. Their opinions are none of my opinions. That should be the mantra. So the next time someone insults you, don't ask yourself, how do I shut them up? Or go on defending yourself. Ask yourself, what does this situation deserve? Maybe it deserves a smile because that smile calms your nervous system. It reminds you that this is probably more about them than it is about you. Maybe it deserves agreeing with the harmless insult and moving on. Or maybe it deserves learning. Because if the criticism is actually true, then it will help us grow. but maybe it also deserves silence. Or maybe it deserves a firm action. The wisdom is not in using the same response every single time. The wisdom is in choosing the right response for the right situation. Because emotional intelligence is not about never getting angry, it's about never allowing anger to make your decision. Remember, observe their emotions. Don't absorb their emotions. Stay in control. Protect your peace. Protect your dignity. And when the situation demands it, also protect your rights. Because that's what real confidence looks like. And that's how you live with power and eventually speak with power. This is Captain Ritu Kumar Singh signing off. If you like this video or this video helped you, share it with someone who gets affected by other people's words very easily. And tell me in the comments what's the best way you have ever responded to an insult. I would love to read your experiences. Until next time, take care of your mind, take care of your peace. I'll see you in the next video. Jai Hind, everyone. Namaste. Keep speaking with power.